What if AEW Fight Forever released on the Nintendo 64? That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? AEW Fight Forever was a game that initially I definitely enjoyed, but as time went on, I kind of realized that the roadmap for this game wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. And since I've been sick, I've been playing a lot of WWF No Mercy ROM hacks, and this happens to be one of them. It's an AEW Fight Forever style game available on the N64. Now, you do have to use an emulator for this. I'll have a link to it in the description box down below. Watch the tutorial video on how to set this up, but I just want to give this ROM hack some shine because I think it's really fun. And honestly, it's probably a little bit better than Fight Forever. Now, of course, we have to take a look at the roster of the game because the roster is very important. Now, this is version 1.4, which is the latest version of this game. The roster seems to be like a 2001 style roster when you look at things. But for the most part, I mean, that really works. Like, the only person that's really missing, I feel, someone like Edge, maybe some Nick Wayne, stuff like that. But everyone else is pretty well represented. Now, you'll see some little graphical glitches as we go through the roster here. They play fine in the game. It's just, for whatever reason, sometimes the game is kind of wonky with loading the textures as it is going through them. You can see here the Dark Order is well represented. Also, I do want to mention I am recording this on my ROG Ally, so you can use it on devices like that. I'm not sure if it would work on the Steam Deck, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it would. You can see here the JAS or the YAS. There's also some kind of weird glitches with the pictures that are used for some people, like they're just wrong. But like I said, this is a work in progress. Then you have the Elite, you got Kenny Omega, Adam Cole with a weird graphical glitch, but there we go, we fixed it. Bobby Fish, no, the Fishman. I don't hate him as a wrestler. I think he's kind of fun. But you got Jay White in here. Of course, he was kind of a late addition to this game, probably. You got the Factory, which is kind of no more. You know, shout outs to QT Marshall out doing his thing on the independent scene right now. You have the House of Black, so that's always cool. Always good to have those boys in here. I think the Brody King looks really freaking good. Death Triangle, of course, the sometimes available, sometimes not available trio. You have Team Taz, RIP, but hey, the stars are there, the roster is there. Best Friends, of course, gotta have a little Orange Cassidy in your diet. Trent Beretta, short hair, I like it. The Andrade Family Office, once again, most of these people are still in AEW, so it's fine. Andrade just got finished up with the company. Blackpool Combat Club, of course, always nice to have them in the game. Good move sets as well. And that's really where this game kind of shines, and I'll explain it as we go along. The Gun Club, you gotta have Daddy Ass in the building. The Wingmen, gotta have some jobbers to beat up, right? Even though I'll just beat up some top tier people for you guys. Oh, Mr. Punk. Mr. Punk. You had it all, buddy. You even got your own show out of it. Got Hangman, got Samoa Joe, the current champion. Me, Eddie Kingston, got Sting. Oh, let's look at Sting. Okay, it's a good-looking Sting, folks. It's a good-looking Sting. Christian Cage, the man who hates fathers. Swerve in our glory. We, of course, have Keith Lee as well. I haven't used Keith Lee yet. I'm actually interested to check him out as a character. But you can see, this is a very, very deep roster of people. You know, even some, you know, deep cuts, as some people would say with this, because we're still going. We've got the tag teams as well. All of these characters have individual moves and whatnot, so it's a very impressive ROM hack in terms of just quantity. Strangely enough, there's no women characters in the game. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe that's coming in a future update for the game, but definitely a very stacked roster. We have the extra and alumni people as well, so very cool stuff. But you want to see the game itself, of course, and when you start playing the game, you realize it might not have all of the bells and whistles of some other ROM hacks, but I think the gameplay is where this game really shines. There are brand new cells for moves, and then there are brand new moves that are incorporated into this game. Now, no matter what arena, like there's a Deadeye right there. That's not in your base No Mercy, pal. No matter what arena you pick, it'll have the AEW ring, but it'll have the backdrop of that arena. So that kind of sucks, but, you know, like I said, work in progress. Like, look at this. I don't hit this move, but I pull this move off. And the fact that this is in the game, like, come on, dude, that's pretty sick. and you'll see it as you play. You'll see all these new moves that are added in. The AI almost feels a bit retooled as well. Like, you could have some really good matches even on normal mode. Adam Cole is an absolute beast in this game. Like, I was surprised that this move, the running knee strike, like, that's a standard move, and then you'll see another move coming up here, but it definitely, you know, it feels like No Mercy. It controls like No Mercy, but tinkering around and seeing all of the cool moves that have been added in, the new cell animations, the Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 style, you know, reversals as well, like, it's just awesome stuff, and like, it just flows. It flows so nicely. Like, here's an Igoroshi, like, it looks great. Like, that looks damn good. So it's super fun because I feel like it does a really good job of encapsulating that AEW flair. I'm sure some people will wonder about like story mode and stuff. I tried to do a Panama Sunrise. I couldn't figure it out, but maybe when I have a special. Here's a One-Winged Angel. Like, story mode, you could still do it like standard No Mercy. I don't think it's been changed like all that much from the original base game. It just has the new people basically taking roles of other people in the game, but the game like works super well. Like, I haven't had like any issues with it crashing or anything because of, you know, there's a lot of hacked moves in here. Like, there's a lot of stuff that is in this game that isn't supposed to be in this game, but that's what makes the game like so cool. I do hope that like in the future they could possibly like expand upon match types and stuff like that, but you can't really rush these sort of things. Like, these are passion projects. Nobody's paying these people to make these ROM hacks and stuff like that. So I always try to support them whenever I can, and that's kind of like one of the focuses of my book, is to like pay homage to all of these people and talk about all of their projects, because so many people don't know about these projects. There's a Spanish Fly. The ropes get a little bit wonky, but hey, you know, it's not supposed to be in the game. So like, just be grateful that it's in there. Then I decided to just turn on specials for everyone. Look at this Code Red. Like, it's so awesome, dude. And Darby, of course, has his very crazy move set where he flies all over the place. We'll see a Crossroads in here as well. That's really where I get so much fun playing this. Is just, like, here's one of those like Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 reversals. Like, that's so awesome. Like, I love just figuring out little things and discovering little things with this game. And, you know, the size of the roster, it really lends itself to exploring. Here's a little backdrop. Dustin's like, no. And then Dustin will hit me here with a Crossroads in just a second. We, you know, just balls to the walls. We're not doing any work right here. Like, let's just get it done. See, there's a good attempt at the coffin drop when I actually hit it. But yeah, like, it's such a fun thing to play around with. It's so much fun to check out the different moves like this. Like, that looks so good. It's crazy how good these moves look. And even like the Judas effect. Like, I was very impressed with the implementation of the Judas effect. I know that's not the best angle in the world, but I'll hit Bobby Fish with another one of them because, I mean, really, who's a fan? Like, I don't hate Bobby Fish, but he's kind of a dork. But yeah, so this is just a super fun game. And like, yeah, it's better than Fight Forever. I just hope to see it expand and grow some more. So like I said, you got a link in the description box down below if you want to check out this ROM hack. And I highly suggest you do if you're a fan of either AEW or the Aki Engine wrestling games. It's super fun. I've been playing it. I'm filming this on Saturday. I'm still under the weather, but I've been playing it all day. It's not too hard to set up. Just follow the instructions. It comes with a video that tells you how to set it up. I have a link in the description box down below, but let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? Is this something you want to check out? I know ROM hacks can be kind of daunting for some people, but in the grand scheme of things, this was relatively easy to set up. And I'm sure if you look around enough, like, you could find, you know, a pre-done setup for it. Like I said, it won't work on your N64. It does require an emulator, Project 64. That's pretty much the standard. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Let me know what you think of this game in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 500,000 subscribers. I'd like to hit it sometime this year. I'm pretty sure we will. And I showed feet for 490. So who knows when I'm going to show for 500, eh? If that doesn't entice you, then I mean, I'm sorry. I thought that was a very attractive offer. And as always, guys, I will catch you guys on the next video. Later.